What is next for Terra Luna Classic? Well, the truth of the matter is that not all we there's some things we just simply don't know yet. And I thought it was time to maybe have what I call one of my fireside chats. If you don't know what that is, it's a throwback to the olden days, and there's a term fireside chats. And then basically I'm going to kind of talk at you and kind of give you my 2 cents. And I will be covering some things that I think will happen with Terra Classic, so just stick with me. I promise I'll get you in and out in about 2 or 3 minutes because that's my goal. Okay. So what's next? Here's the thing. Here's where we're at right here right now. The price point is showing sideways consolidation. That's a good thing, okay? But you also need to understand that Terra Classic's not operating in a vacuum. There is these macro factors. You got to zoom out, as I call it, and look at what's going on in all of it, in the entirety of crypto. Right now, crypto and everybody, including the stock market, is literally waiting with kind of to exhale. We've taken a breath in and we're waiting because we're waiting for what the Federal Reserve is going to do on September 20th as far as raising interest rates to combat the rampant inflation here in the United States. And if you don't live in the United States, you still should care because inflation is rampant everywhere, and the fallout is going to be global. What happens? So what's next? So I don't expect Terra Classic to do anything. We're still waiting on, the September 22nd AMA that's supposed to happen with Binance. Hopefully, maybe we'll get some visibility, clarification out of that, whether or not Binance is going to support the 1.2% transactional tax scenario. MEXC supporting it, things of this, right? But back to kind of that's kind of a state of the union. Back to kind of what is next. All of these things roll into this, and so I've said this in a lot of videos. In covering like community tokens like Shiba Inu every single day, and now starting to look at Terra Classic, it's amazing what I am seeing. Put the price point of the token aside for a minute and look at the community. You have a situation where the community stepped in with Terra Classic and is now trying to create a community-driven community token. Will it succeed? I would love for it to succeed. It would be really, really cool. I think a lot of people would benefit from that. But what will have to become more transparent as we roll along is what is some downstream utility going to be, and how is that going to be facilitated? Yes, I know there are dApps and things currently running on Terra Classic, but I'm talking about downstream utility in the context of a community initiative, a community token. You have staking, you have burns, all voted on and driven by the community. Tax burns, things of that nature, which is amazing. It's awesome. What are some of those additional things from a what next standpoint? We don't simply know what those are right now, but these are the questions that I'm asking, things that I'm looking. And so again, I wanted to kind of have this conversation to tell you kind of what I'm looking at downstream, but also to kind of, you have A and B, to remind you that the overall crypto waters are pretty turbulent right now. I'm not saying that in a bad way, like the sky is falling. I'm just simply stating that you have to be aware of kind of what is transpiring in all of crypto right now, and in the stock market even. And yes, those two matter together because we've got kind of we're kind of in a rough water situation. So I'm just food for thought. All right, thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Have a good one. See ya.